position on the crease.
Parnell is the new batsman. Not too bad with the bat as an all-rounder. Scored his first class lecture a couple of seasons ago. Stand to be corrected. Imran, though, was man of the match in the final of last year's CPL. Runs, important runs. It's one thing against the left-handers, it's not quite as effective as when he bowls against the right-handers. 82 for 5.
He's bowled well. Imran, he's picked up a couple. Just the 16 runs. He's gone for 14 dot balls. Make any coach cringe.
To come, Akeal Hosein, the left-arm spinner with pretensions as a batsman as well, has won first-class 100. Imran Khan, who at times has opened the batting for the different teams he's played for in first-class cricket. Ravi, Rampaul, and Wahab, Riaz in there as well. Imran is finished 2 for 16 from 4 overs.
He's bowled well. He's not looked to turn the ball a hell of a lot. This is the first wicket, the inside edge from Pollard onto his stumps. This is a terrific ball, straight in line. Barnwell just getting caught in the crease. He was in no man's land and beating the outside edge and finding the off stump. So he's a clever bowler. We highlighted that at the start of this particular fixture. And, he's delivered.
How does Malik play this? How does Shoaib Malik play this?
Well, I think Malik's got to be obviously there at the end, and I don't think he needs to lose his head in the sense that feeling that I've got to suddenly up the ante. I think he's got to recognise, okay, what's a competitive total now, given our situation? So I think if he gets a run of ball for the next 4 overs, he can then reassess the situation. So a run of ball, he should be thinking, the next 4 overs, he's still there. He might be able to finish off with 2 or 3 overs of 12 plus per over. And if he does that, they'll be around that 135 mark.
We've got some bat on that. Well, he said he has some work to do here. Nice strike down the ground. I'm wondering, since Wasim has bowled so well, Shoaib 3 for 22, if Gary Mathurin left-arm spinner hasn't bowled a ball yet. He is primarily a left-arm. Slow bowling option, whether even at this stage they'll chance going to him or just finish off with the Santokis and the Mohamed Samis.
Yeah, I think that window of opportunity is probably closed now. It's too late in the game. To reintroduce another spinner, particularly one that's not your frontliners, not like a Sun. about someone. He's a reasonable bowler. But he's not a frontliner. So I think you've got to give your closing overs to your experts. And the Talawars have got a couple of good ones. Because there's a specialised skill bowling the end of the innings. You know, it's one being able to read the conditions. Bowl accordingly, and Williams is one of those that is very good at closing the innings. You know, he's got great Yorkers, he's got that terrific slower ball. That slower ball will hold in this wicket. I'd stick to your proven formula.
I just had to ask if I knew what the answer would be. What they have done is played a heck of a lot of bowling today that they don't need. The Talawars, 88 for 5.
Overs to go. Ooh, rather nice. A hero hunk. Is that what that is, Lucia? Well, I used to have motorbikes, you know, in my youth. I used to have motorbikes.
Did you?
Yeah, and I'm going to put my hand up if there's a chance of riding one of those in this CPL. I shall invite Ian Bishop to ride pillion on the back.
I gotta take a photo of that when that happens.
We'll have one of those before we go on the bike. And all things good. Right, 88 for 5 runs needed for the Tridents. Now Wayne Parnell, he can be a handy bat down the order. Shoaib Malik still there, 26 from 22, just 2 boundaries. That'll tell you we've only had 11 boundaries, haven't had a 6 yet in this innings. Now, Lisa, you did the pitch report in the first innings. Everyone's been saying how it's difficult, stingy pitch this is. It's not giving very much.
Stingy is a good word. It isn't giving much to the bowlers in terms of pace and bounce.
two double headers, and tomorrow we come back for the fourth match, the Patriots against the Warriors from Guyana, and then we followed up the Talawars against the Tridents.
Same as today. Make sure that they get their similar games done. And another slower pace delivery. I guess the reasons why they're playing their double headers now is because of the same conditions as well.
Just a little change of grip, wasn't it? Just the...
Well,
it's an art form. Might not go all the way this.
Well, that's there. Leg bias. So, just looking at the slower balls, he actually hits the seam, his fingers in a similar position, and he kind of lets it go. He doesn't split his fingers and bowl the slower ball. So you're starting to see so many different variations of what bowlers are doing. So the knuckle ball has been effective as well.
Well, Dwayne Bravo does the same, doesn't he? Dwayne Bravo's got so much variety. It's a fantastic bowler for the T20 cricket.
It really kind of drops, doesn't it? So you normally have the fast bowlers will split their fingers so that it's a bit of a wider grip, like an off spinner. They're just keeping it like a seam bowler and then flipping it out over the top of the fingers.
End of the over. But 95 for 5. Tridents really trying to get some runs on the board here now. The last 4 overs. This is where we saw in the first game, we saw a spurt of runs and acceleration, which enabled the Guyana Amazon Warriors to get to the 123. And 123 didn't look like much of a score, but it was on a difficult pitch. Imran Wasim, fabulous figures again. 4 overs, 14 dot balls, 2 for 16. Santoki 1 for 14. Just had the number of dot balls there. 41 balls, dot balls. That's 7 overs. Not scored. Now Mohamed Sami just flicked away by Wayne Parnell. Wrong line to Parnell. He's good there. He's strong. That ball was flying.
Yeah, it was a poor ball simply because also the field didn't help it. Fine leg is up inside the inner circle, backwards square is up inside the inner circle as well, so he can't afford to bowl leg stump line, and that's exactly what he did. So he's got to get his line across to the offside. That's where he's got his protection.
He's a handy player, Wayne Parnell, to come in this time. 100 up for the Tridents.
That music and that sound is going to wake people up if they're just cruising through.
If they're now just having a little siesta, that'll get them going.
Yeah.
You're right there. Shoaib Malik, 27 from 23. So 2 fours, and already there, Wayne Parnell has hit 2 fours in his 11 balls. So it's just giving Sangakkara and his Jamaican Talawas something to think about. Parnell. Malik is on strike.
We've seen a couple of shots like that so far in this innings. Kane Williamson did very similar, just trying to run it down to third. You've got to be careful, otherwise it's going to be slips. Practice, isn't it, for the keeper?
Sangakkara has been just phenomenal in England for Murray this summer. You just wonder why on earth he isn't playing his international cricket still, but you know, he made the decision to retire from the international game. What a bad history. Two's the call. Oh, direct hit might have been asking upstairs. Shoaib Malik ran well there for Wayne Parnell. Oh, I think a direct hit, he's gone. Direct hit, I reckon, Lisa, that was gone.
Correct, good call. But I don't have an issue with them putting a bit of pressure on the fielders as well. Sometimes we get into the mentality of, oh, we'll just jog through the first. At least they're pushing for the 2. Yes, that could have been a bit too risky if he direct hit.
One this time.
I mean, you'd hate for a run out to happen, given that this partnership is going well. 26 of the 18 deliveries. And if they score at 8 runs and over at the moment, they'll get to 129. I think they need to get something in the vicinity over 130, which is a big ask on this wicket.
Yeah. It's keeping some wickets in hand as well at the chase, but the big blow for the Tridents was losing Pollard as early as they did, as quickly as they did, when he's such a destroyer of bowling. Bit of a stretch, and it's a slash for 4. That'll come in handy. 13 from the over, 17 gone, 108 for 5.
Well, a poor over by Mohamed Sami. Too many runs, too many loose deliveries, not bowling to his field. And it's regardless of how this wicket is playing, poor delivery is still going to the boundary. So it's important that you bowl to your field and you utilise the conditions.
Well, Shoaib Malik with his 32 from 25 is just keeping a respectable complexion to this Barbados Tridents scorecard. And Wayne Parnell, these are such important runs. Pollard went for 1, Barnwell went for 1 with a double strike from Imran. I think that's pitching outside. Pitching outside leg stump. Johan Klutter is the umpire. He's not going to give that.
Obviously, it's a happy hour now.
What is that? 2 for 1. What is it? What are we going to get then? What do we get for happy hour?
Well, hopefully, a few 4s and 6s if you're a Tridents fan. And you almost feel that the type of deliveries that are effective at this time of the match, the Yorker delivery, isn't really worth bowling. It's almost, given what the conditions are, a chance to roll your fingers over, take the pace off, bowl into the wicket a little bit more, might be more effective.
Parnell's made a very decent contribution with 18 from 14. Almost takes out Shoaib Malik at the non-strikers end with that forceful drive. Did it hit it? I'm not sure. I think it might have hit Shoaib Malik actually. Let's have a look here. Certainly did. That's all you need.
See, this is I don't understand why you keep your glove off. I know the guys, it's kind of sweaty and quite humid conditions, but glove off doesn't mean you're in a position. You're too busy holding your glove to kind of get out of the way or be in a powerful position to take off.
Now out. Simple catch. Taken by Rampaul. And there we are, it's another one. It's in the book. I've got him in the book. That's quite an impressive book he's got going there. But it's 6 down now, and it's all gone at 1-1-1 Nelson. Malik has gone for a well-compiled 33. It's 111 for 6.
Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do. Banged in. The bounce is there, so he's almost feel like he could flat bat it. Just no pace on the ball meant that he had to manipulate it. Just couldn't get under it enough. Disappointing end to Malik's innings, given the fact that he did all the hard work early on. 33 off 27 deliveries.
Akeal Hosein comes in, he's another left-hander. So 2 left-handers in here. Shoaib Malik is just trying to force the pace. Williams now with 2 wickets to his name. That should be a wide delivery. Sangakkara is trying to indicate to the umpire, it flicked his trouser, but it didn't.
No, I actually think he hit his pad. Anyway, we'll go back to that. This is a wicket. Came wide of the wicket as well and angled the ball back in. I really love this celebration. I can't wait to see more of it. The Dorado celebration.
So the run rate at 6.34 get them to just about over 125 19. Slower ball. He'll get a single for this. 6 from the over. 18 gone. 1-1-4 for Sim. Next.
Over again, just keeping it down. Picked up a wicket as well, just singles. So it's been a while since Barbados Tridents have really found the boundary.
Back in action here in the Caribbean, Pollard himself along with Ravi, Rampaul and Riaz. And for the Talawas, Lendl Simmons playing for them for the first time. No Chris Gale, Kumar Sangakkara instead the captain. Shakib Al Hassan, the Bangladeshi international in that squad. And the ever-promising Rovman Powell and a solid performer in Kesrick Williams. We'll go straight to the top of the action. Should be a couple for Smith. In fact, more than that. Wow, what timing. I thought that either of mid-wicket or maybe the short backward square would have gotten to it. It was beautifully timed, better than I thought.
Yeah, initially when it came off the bat, you just thought, yeah, that's 2 runs. But it just shows how quick this outfield is as well. And his timing and placement. Certainly the key, just straying in his line there. Again, trying to take the pace off, and missing it and costing dearly.
Gets it through, and it will be 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Dwayne Smith.
Always the way, isn't it? From a bowling perspective, you bowl one down leg side, so you make the adjustment. This time he goes too wide on the offside. Bowls with a bit more pace as well, isn't one of his slower deliveries, and it allows Dwayne Smith to really throw his hands at the ball, and he did so well.
Gets it through this time. Nice, easy movement of the feet from Williamson.
Well, one thing I like about Kane Williamson is the fact that he's quite a traditional batsman. Doesn't matter what format he's playing, he still plays the correct technical shots for that type of delivery. He's not big with his inventions, he just plays good cricket shots.
Dropped it. It was an opportunity that should have been taken. He ran in too quickly. Kesrick Williams it is, and pushed it over the bar.
That's one thing I've been a little bit disappointed with today, is the fact that we've seen so many simple catches go down, and you can put this one as well to the tally.
Just going along at 5 and over. The Barbados Tridents, 26 without loss.
Tom Moody's alongside me. Moods, you know Kane Williamson, you know the way he constructs an innings on a pitch like this where you have to work hard. He almost looks like your ideal man. Smith, powerful. Has he got enough on this? He thinks he has. It's 4.
And that's a really good example because he didn't time that at all, but because he played it with a great deal of power and he's got that strength behind it, he managed to bully it through the infield.
Big muscular blacksmith's arms, aren't they? Like an anvil there, and he really smashes that.
Yeah, you can see that hitting that upper top edge of the bat, didn't it? It wasn't right out of the meat of the bat.
Amazing though. Well bowled. Good call from Williamson. He wants the single. Ooh, Kane Williamson will feel missed out there. Short and out. Just got a little bit big on him, and he tried to work it leg side. That one's gone in the book. I'll just log that one and put it in my pocket. That is a wonderful El Dorado celebration.
Well, it's a well thought out celebration, you can guarantee that. It's a big wicket. Kane Williamson on debut here, the Caribbean Premier League. He goes cheaply. He'll be disappointed with that start. Goes for 13, and it's 32 for 1. Just not getting the timing. It is a difficult wicket to find consistent timing. And here's the El Dorado celebration. He's taken a little notepad out. Thought, well, I'll just write Kane Williamson in. Yep. And flick to the next page. Who's next on my list?
Bit of bottom hand comes into the shot, but you know what? It's going to work. It doesn't matter. And Dwayne Smith gives it a belt, and he's muscular, he's strong.
Well, this is a really good example of the cricket bats this day and age. They've got thick, broad edges, an off-cutter, slower ball. It was swatted to the leg side, but it was more inside edge than middle of the bat. But because of the width of the edges of these bats, it still has enough willow behind it to find the boundary.
Slashed away. It's the end of the over. 8 gone, 44 for 1. Pollard won the toss, and the Tridents are batting here. Now Tridents.
The pattern of recent times has been to chase runs, but I feel the slowness of this surface, they feel that defending a total is going to be a lot easier to do.
Not sure. Yes, the umpire is. Umpire said that's out, and Smith is on the way back.
He appeared a little bit frustrated with the decision, but it was a good appeal. It was a well directed delivery. Coming in from a steep angle, trapping him in front. Smith goes for 28. It was a good 28 too. It's 48 for 2. He was a little bit uncertain, and we'll have a check of this. Steep angle is coming in. It's got to straighten now. I reckon that's a good decision. I reckon that's a good decision. I know you're thinking, Wilco, it may have slid down leg, but I reckon it might have taken that leg peg.
Well, It's in the Fort Lauderdale Post tomorrow, next to the basketball LBW. And Shoaib just hurries one through. Left arm spin now from Imad Wasim. Good Welshman.
Up, up, up.
That's it.
That brings the 50 up for the Tridents of Barbados. Hit hard, hit very hard by Shoaib Malik, and it's only one run. 3 from the over. 10 gone. It's 51 for 2.
And a nice touch from Shoaib Malik, and brings a boundary immediately on resumption after the break.
I'm hungry. After that description, Bish, I am seriously hungry, but that's a nice little touch. Just using the pace of the ball, opening the face of the blade, and beating the backward point. Yeah, nicely tucked away.
Rice and beans.
Oh, that's through. That's got to be another boundary to finish the over, so it ends up a very productive one. 12 coming from it. It's 63 for 2.
And because of that whole skill factor developed, he uses the pace very well. Look, it's been a fascinating part of coming to Miami. Whenever we come to Miami from down the Caribbean way, you always try to seek out the first Caribbean food shop that you can find anywhere to familiarize yourself with the recipes. Got it through. And gets 4. Valiant attempt out there on the boundary by McCarthy, but couldn't pull it back.
Just a little bit of width. Pooran using his feet and just opening up that offside as well to slash the ball through point. He'll welcome the extra bit of pace.
Oh, very sensible shot and very controlled. That's what I like about the shot from Nicholas Pooran. A lot of control at 73 for 2.
Yeah, lovely executed shot here. It's not looking to overhit it. Recognises mid-off is up in the ring. Just needs to lift it over cover or mid-off. Manages to get it over that extra cover fielder. It's opening the face of the bat so he can get that gap over the offside.
He has had a setback in his career where I think it was at the back end of 2014 or 2015. He got into a serious vehicular accident.
Yeah.
Has he hit that well enough? It's got a lot of height. No. Vila coming in and takes it safely. Krishma Santoki does the trick, as he's done so often.
Yeah, he got himself in, but threw this wicket away. It was a poor shot selection, you have to say. With a deep mid-off there and a deep cover, he departs for a pretty well-made 12. It's 74 for 3. have a simple philosophy that your better player's got to face the most amount of balls, and Pollard to me is one of the better players. Let's just having a look at the last wicket. Now the reason that's a poor shot is because the field was set out on the offside. There was a deep cover who's the one that caught it, plus there was a deep mid off, so the percentages of him getting the boundary that he wanted.
Oh, he's knocked him over inside edge, and Imran Wasim strikes, and it's Kieron Pollard who's bewildered.
Brilliant bit of bowling, a quicker delivery, the arm ball I think it was from Imran Wasim. And this is a huge wicket at this stage of the game to get Pollard out when there's still so many overs left in the innings, because we know what he can do at the back end. He has to go for one. It's now 76 for 4. There it is, quicker delivery, kept a little bit low to be fair to Pollard. He'll look back on that, see the vision of that and think, well, shot was probably on. I was trying to punch that through to deep cover for a one to get off strike. The ball just kept a little bit low, which brought on the inside edge. And so often when you get a surface, it's a little bit slower and lower. You do get those inside edges onto the stumps.
Yes, easy.
That's another one gone. What did he do round there? Imran Wasim is having a ball in this first game for the Tallawahs in 2017. 2 wickets to him now.
A very good bit of bowling this was. Again, a quicker delivery. Barnwell goes for one. It's now 5 down with only 78 on the board. Quicker delivery, angling in, the arm ball. Now, you asked me the question whether Pollard should have been forward. That was Fuller. He should have been forward. Barnwell should have been forward there, because the line of the ball was also on the stumps, where Pollard's line was a foot wide of the stumps.
Runs, important runs. It's one thing against the left-handers, he's not quite as effective as when he bowls against the right-handers. 82 for 5. Nice strike down the ground. What they have done is played a heck of a lot of bowling today that they don't need. The Tallawahs, 88 for 5.
Now Wayne Parnell, he can be a handy bat down the order. Might not go all the way this. Now, Mohamed Sami just flicked away by Wayne Parnell. Wrong line to Parnell. He's good there. He's strong. That ball was flying.
Yeah, it was a poor ball simply because also the field didn't help it. And fine leg is up inside the inner circle. Backwards square is up inside the inner circle as well. So he can't afford to bowl leg stump line. And that's exactly what he did. So he's got to get his line across to the offside. That's where he's got his protection.
Yeah, he's a handy player, Wayne Parnell, to come in at this time. 100 up for the Tridents. Two is the call. Oh, direct hit might have been asking upstairs. Shoaib Malik ran well there for Wayne Parnell. Oh, I think a direct hit, he's gone. Bit of a stretch, and it's a slash for 4. That'll come in handy. 13 from the over, 17 gone, 108 for 5.
Well, a poor over by Mohamed Sami. Too many runs, too many loose deliveries, not bowling to his field. And it's regardless of how this wicket is playing, a poor delivery is still going to the boundary.
Now, out. Simple catch. Taken by Rampaul. And there we are, it's another one. It's in the book. I've got him in the book. That's quite an impressive book he's got going there. But it's 6 down now, and it's all gone at 1-1-1 Nelson. Malik has gone for a well-compiled 33. It's 111 for 6.
Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do. Banged in. The bounce isn't there, so he's almost feel like he could flat bat it. But just no pace on the ball meant that he had to manipulate it. Just couldn't get under it enough.
Well, has he got enough? I don't think he has. Just gone miles up in the air. Bowl. Oh, he can only blame himself. Santoki. Can't blame anyone else.
No, he can't. And yeah, it absolutely went a mile. Slower delivery. Good swing of the bat, but just went straight up.
That's a bad ball. Parnell just guides it down to fine leg for 4.
Well, this is turning out to be a very poor over by Santoki. The fact that he put down a very simple caught and bowled opportunity and then a juicy full toss, hip height, and Parnell does the rest.
How good a hit is this? Oh, catch! Powell takes an absolute stunner. A Republic Bank classic catch if ever I've seen one.
Well, just amazing catch. His movement. So you thought Wayne Parnell was going to hit the 6, but just didn't get enough on it. Goes for 25. Tridents are 123 for 7.
He hit this pretty well, Parnell. They had to stretch for it. And so too did Powell. Fabulous catch. Really, really high class outfielding by Powell. We'll be seeing this catch another few times, I suspect, during the CPL.
Just timed his leap to perfection, didn't he?
For the last over, and they're going back for 2, and they'll get 2. Will this have enough on it for 4? Yes, it will. 4 very, very valuable runs.
It wasn't exactly where he wanted the ball to go to. Well, it doesn't matter. He got exactly what he wanted. He needed 4 runs. He had the pace to allow him to do that as well, just because it didn't come out of the middle of the bat. See that he's trying to go straight. He just went the reverse straight.
Lofted, and that is a hero maximum, and it's a terrific blow.
Well, this is starting to become a very good over. 4, now 6. Just that hittable length, wasn't it? Wasn't short of a length. It wasn't up it under his eyes, jamming the ball in under his toes. It was a perfect hit, and those
Well, he wants 2 from this. Oh, it could be a problem. But the throw is not good. The throw was wide. Well bowled. And they will still look for another one. It has gone to the wrong end, and they're going to go for a 3rd run. That is a piece of poor cricket from Jamaica Talawaz, and Sangakkara's livid. And that is a very competitive total set by the Tridents, who have finished with 142 for 7.
So Jamaica Talawaz have got a bit of batting to do, and they're going to rely heavily on their top order. But some good starts there. Dwayne Smith, 28 off 24. Shoaib Malik, 33 off 27. Wayne Parnell, 25 off 19. And Hosein, 22 off 10. They were the key players there.
Absolutely, and some good bowling figures here. Santoki, 2 for 24. Imran Wasim, brilliant. 4 overs, 2 for 16. Sami conceded 48 in 4 overs. That's expensive. Williams, 2 for 24. He's got 2 in that notebook of his. And Shakib Al Hassan, 4 overs, 1 for 26. 142 for 7. That is a highly competitive total on this pitch. Let's go downstairs. Imran Wasim, 4 overs, 14 dot balls, 2 for 16. He's with Ian Bishop downstairs.
Imad, congratulations on your bowling effort, 2 for 16. Are you taking that? Are you pleased with it?
It's all right, not too bad. Gone for a couple of boundaries, ball bad, but yeah, I'll take it. 2 for 16, 4. I'll take that any day.
Having sized up the look and the pitch played, what was the critical thing in your bowling?
I think it's a bit on the slower side, and it's keeping low. That's my kind of a wicket. I just hit the deck just back of the length, so it works for me every time on these kind of wickets. So I think if you hit the deck on just back of the length, I think it's very difficult for a batsman to hit a boundary. What's it like coming back to the Talawaz without Chris Gale being there? He's a gun player, even Russell and Stain. It's a big loss. They're match winners. They're the best in the world. So I think it's a big loss, but still, you have to move on. It doesn't matter. They're gone. They're gone. New team, new guys. We're gonna put up a show. I just want to quickly ask you, how has life changed for you guys since winning the Champions Trophy? I think it's just a dream come true. Every cricketer, you just dream about these things, and yeah, it's gone. It's past now. 2 months now. It's gone. So we're looking up into a big achievement later on, the World Cup, and most important series is there. So I think whatever is gone is gone. We did great things, but we have to move on now. Thanks for your time. Thank you.
All right, let's play. 143 is the target. Lendl Simmons on strike. Here's Wayne Parnell. A little bit of swing, a good shape that was from Parnell. Not too much swing, just late movement from the left armour.
Well, he want to enjoy it because it'll probably last for about 10 balls.
It'll fly away for 4. Just a little bit of width on offer there from Parnell.
No slip. I'm just wondering whether if there was a slip there, it may have gone to hand. I think if you are looking for wickets, it's always advisable to have someone catching. That may have gone over slip or possibly wide if you did have a first slip in place.
Yeah, the ball was too wide anyway, wasn't it? Well, when it's that hot, you just stay in the shade. Parnell has 3 down the leg side, 2 have been wides, and this one has been just glanced for 4.
Yeah, I suppose what's more disappointing from the captain's point of view is the inconsistency of his line, so it's impossible to set a field.
Oh, this time wide of off stump. That's a horrid start for Parnell. He's conceded 15 runs, 15 for no wicket from 1.
There's too many balls that were loose. The control of line was poor. A number of wides down the leg side, then pushing it wide of off stump, overcorrecting.
Gone. Simple catch. Rampaul celebrates, and Sangakkara is on the walk back. He's gone for a first ball duck.
Well, that's a big wicket. We all know the quality of this man. He's a wonderful player, and he would have been setting his sights to bat the innings out, but he has to depart for a golden one. It's 15 for 1.
Ravi Rampaul induces the drive, and a smart catch taken by Kane Williamson. He's pretty handy there.
Well, it's a bit of an interesting story behind that. Both Ravi Rampaul and Sangakkara have been playing at the same county, Surrey. So a little bit of one-upmanship there.
It's gone through. McCarthy. Dwayne Smith is the fielder, and McCarthy's off the mark straight away. It's gone up. It's gone up. It's had a chance. It's had a chance. Oh, it should have been. Any one of 2 or 3 could have gone for that. Akeal Hosein dropped it, and it looked as if Kane Williamson might have gone for it as well, but I think Hosein called for it.
Yeah, it was an off-cut delivery, so an off-pace delivery, therefore not quite getting the timing. Hosein getting in decent position. A difficult catch, but one you'd hope you'd be taken more often than not.
Shot. That's been hit really hard, and it's gone for 4.
McCarthy on this occasion getting some nice timing down the ground, beating mid-off. Yeah, mid-off was wide.
Two is the call, and they'll get 2 comfortably. 8 from this over, 3 gone. It's 30 for 1. Shot. McCarthy has got this away nicely. And Shoaib Malik with the fielding. Shoaib Malik, that's a terrific piece of fielding from Shoaib Malik to save the boundary. Leg side, and fine leg is up inside the circle. That's a gift down the leg side. You just can't stray down there. You can't even go onto leg stump if your fine leg is up inside the circle. There he is. There's fine leg. He's up there, so there's no chance to defend that.